Hey Vikings fans, what's up? Skol Vikings. Can you believe we're heading into another massive battle across the pond? But our boys are getting hammered by injuries? Stick around as we dive deep into the latest Vikings news that's got my purple heart pounding. Will Carson Wentz hold the fort without our starting center? You won't want to miss this breakdown. Our 2-2 Minnesota Vikings are gearing up for a gritty showdown against the 1-3 Cleveland Browns at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London this Sunday. But it's without rookie sensation J.J. McCarthy at quarterback, who's sidelined with a high right ankle sprain from Week 2. That means veteran backup Carson Wentz steps up for his third straight start, bringing that cannon arm we've seen flashes of. But man, the pressure's on with our offensive line looking like a war zone. As a diehard fan, I'm fired up for Wentz to channel his inner MVP from back in the day. What do you think? Can he sling it to Justin Jefferson for some big plays? The hits keep coming on the injury front. Folks, center Ryan Kelly, our anchor in the middle, is headed to injured reserve after suffering his second concussion in just 3 weeks, the latest from that tough loss to the Steelers in Dublin. This guy's been battling head knocks since Week 2 against the Falcons, and now he'll miss at least 4 games, leaving a huge hole in protection for Wentz. Vikings news is brutal right now. It's the 5th documented concussion in Kelly's career, and as fans, we're praying for his long-term health. Thoughts on how this affects our run game? Stepping into that center spot is none other than versatile guard Blake Brandel, who started 23 games since we drafted him in the 6th round back in 2020, playing everywhere from left guard to right tackle, but never center in the NFL. Head coach Kevin O'Connell's banking on Brandel's system knowledge to adapt quick against Cleveland's ferocious D-line led by Myles Garrett, who's already got 8 tackles for loss this season. It's never ideal shuffling like this, especially overseas. Fans, drop in the comments if you trust Brandel to snap clean under pressure. But wait, it's not just Kelly. The O-line's decimated with left guard Donovan Jackson out on wrist surgery recovery. Right tackle Brian O'Neill nursing a knee MCL sprain that's week to week. And even backup center Michael Juergens sidelined by a hamstring pull. That's 3 starters and our depth guy down, meaning backups like Justin Skol and maybe undrafted rookies stepping up. Our projected 5 haven't played a single snap together all year. As a passionate Vikings supporter, this has me pacing. How do we protect Wentz from Garrett's wrecking crew? O'Connell's preaching unity up front, saying we've got to operate as 5 as 1, not individuals, and Brandel's flexibility is key to that togetherness against a Browns defense ranked number 1 in yards allowed at just 222.5 per game. He's got 23 starts under his belt, knows the playbook cold, but facing Cleveland's pass rush with 9 guys already half-sack contributors? High stakes, brother. Do you see our line gelling in London, or is it Sack City? If McCarthy gets cleared around Week 7, imagine him dropping back behind a center on his second-ever start at the position. Talk about complications stacking up for the next few weeks with Wentz holding it down now. The kid's been out since that ankle tweak, missing valuable reps, but Wentz has gone 44 of 66 for 523 yards, 4 TDs, and 2 picks in his starts so far. Vikings faithful, who's your pick to lead us? Stick with Wentz's experience or rush McCarthy back? This London clash feels historic with Browns rookie Dylan Gabriel making his first NFL start under center. But our Vikings have that edge from last week's international vibes in Ireland. Can we rebound from the Steelers slip? We've got stars like Jefferson ready to feast. But with the O-line battered, every snap's a battle. I'm hyped, but worried. What matchup worries you most? Garrett on Skol? Looking back, our O-line woes started early. Darrisaw missed weeks 1-2 with knee stuff, Jackson's wrist hit post-week 3, and now this cascade. Yet O'Connell's adapting like a boss, calling on depth to rise. Signed Kelly this offseason for $18 million over 2 years to shore things up. But concussions derailed that quick. Fans, is it time for more reinforcements via trade? Wentz, a North Dakota kid who grew up cheering for us Vikings, is embracing this backup-to-starter role, steadying the ship with smart reads and not forcing it, perfect for our defensive-minded squad under Flores. He's bounced around 6 teams in 6 years, but here in purple? Feels right. Do you remember his 2017 MVP push? Could he spark a turnaround? As we prep for kickoff at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tune in on NFL Network. Our defense has been lights out with sacks in 8 straight, but offense needs protection to shine against Cleveland's top-ranked unit. Skol energy across the Atlantic. Who's predicting a Vikings win despite the odds? These injuries are testing our depth like never before. Roster moves incoming, with activations like CJ Ham and elevations for Akers and Bird to bolster the trenches. O'Connell's deferring to Docs on Kelly's health first, always player safety over everything. What's your take on balancing wins and well-being? Wrapping this Vikings news roller coaster, our boys fight on in London. Wentz, Brandel, the whole crew stepping up amid chaos, building suspense for a gritty victory. We've overcome worse. This purple pride runs deep. Share your bold predictions below. Hey, if you're fired up like me, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments on who steps up biggest, subscribe for more Vikings updates, and share with fellow fans. Let's pack US Bank for the return. Skol Vikings!